Okay, who's in charge here? Is it you?
I'm in charge. Do you understand me?
Yes, officer, we all understand. You ever thought about this? Without cops, who would make fun of us for exercising constitutional rights?
They wanted to play constitutional rights games with me, like I don't know them.
Don't forget those protection and service gloves, officer. Also without cops, who would be free to exercise their insecure manhood by abusing the women in our society?
Step to the front of my car.
I could.
No, you will.
I could.
Go.
Officer, you're putting your hands on me.
Sit right there.
You're a male.
Sit.
I'm a female. You're a male.
How do you know?
I'm a female.
How do you know what I identify as? You've made this so much more difficult than it needs to be.
because
I'm in charge. Do you understand me?
You're hurting me. You're hurting me.
Get your hands behind you.
I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything.
Let me set the scene for you. It's January 29th, 2025, and a deputy with the Charlotte County, Florida Sheriff's Department, you know, the department where they absolutely test for illegal steroid use, and under no circumstances will they accept anyone using performance-enhancing drugs. I mean, look at the size of that guy's back and shoulders. He could literally bench press your garage with your vehicles in it. Anyway, this Charlotte County deputy initiated another one of those freedom-trampling corporate traffic stops. Now, before we get into this video, I got a question for you, and I need an honest answer. In what world is it okay for a man to aggressively put his hands on a woman who hasn't harmed anybody? And what if you did that? You would be rightly jailed. You would have to be removed for the safety of society and the weakest among us. Now, what do you think would happen to you and to your friends if you got a bunch of your buddies together and you conspired against this woman to abuse her, and you put your hands on her and you roughed her up because she wouldn't tell you who she was? Would that be okay? Would you get away with that? Should you get away with that? No, it's not okay. It's never okay. But somehow in the world of law enforcement, you'll get an award for it. And the crazy thing is, almost everybody in society is okay with this as long as the guy who's abusing the woman or the men who are abusing the one woman are wearing uniforms. That's how indoctrinated we are. How sick is that? Now, according to the description under the original video by Body Cam Watch, quote, an officer pulled over a woman for running a stop sign, not robbing a bank, not shooting up a school, not for harming a bunch of victims. He had been sitting at a stoplight when he noticed the woman in a gold Cadillac leaving the Circle K across from him. As the Cadillac left the gas station, it failed to stop as it entered the roadway. The officer made a U-turn at the traffic light and pulled over the vehicle. So which one is it? Did she run a stop sign, or did she fail to stop before leaving the Circle K property? There is a difference. And let's say she did run a stoplight. Let's say she didn't stop when she left the Circle K and came onto the road. Did she harm somebody? Did she damage property? Did she leave a victim? If the answer is no, then the deputy should have just minded his own business. I mean, that's what you would do in a reputation-based free society. So let's go over this video, try to keep an open mind, and make some comments along the way.
Give me your information.
We have a deputy.
Huh? You have a deputy. I'm standing in front of you. Step out of the vehicle.
For sure.
Do you have your information?
I don't need to give it to you.
Yes, you do. Why would you not?
Because I came after you and you came to make a full.
Okay, step to the front of my car.
I could.
No, you will.
I could.
Go.
You're
To the
not
front of
gonna-
my car.
Now
Go.
you're making me uncomfortable.
That's fine. Go to the front of my car.
I can't do that, sir.
Yes, you can.
Officer, you're putting your hands on me. Officer, you're putting your hands on me.
Sit right there.
You're a male.
Sit right
You're a male. I'm a
Sit
female.
right there.
You're a female. I'm a female. You're a male.
How do you know?
I'm a female.
How do you know what I identify as?
Exactly, but Trump
42694.
That is.
Sit down.
You're making me uncomfortable.
Sit. I don't care. Sit down.
No.
Where's your identification? Where's your driver's license, registration, and your proof of insurance?
No.
You've made this so much more difficult than it needs to be.
Because you came made a U-turn in front of me, and you came after me and turned around.
The victimizer is saying that the victim is making this difficult. She didn't ask for this interaction. He brought it upon her.
I turned around because you committed a violation of Florida State statute. It does not matter if it is a yellow light.
Yes, it is.
I have explained to you why you were pulled over. I want your driver's license, registration.
And then you just put your hands on me.
I did put my hands on you because you're refusing to give me your information, and I'm not going to allow you to sit in that car.
I'm not, officer.
You don't operate this.
I'm
in charge. Do you understand me?
I'm still complying, officer.
Sit down.
No. Because you
then how are you complying? I did.
You put your hands on me.
I did because you failed to follow a lawful
I can take
order.
my shirt off as a woman. You need to identify as a male. I'm a female, and you just put your hands on me.
I did because you are failing to produce your
identification. I did not.
He admitted to putting his hands on her because she failed to produce her identification. So would that excuse work with us? Let's say an officer came to your house and the call was like domestic abuse. Well, of course I'd put my hands on her and violated her, officer. She was being suspicious and she wouldn't tell me who she was. Let's say you're at a bar. Officer, this woman would not tell me who she was. She would not identify herself, and she was being suspicious. Yes, I put my hands on her. He would arrest you, and rightly so. You got to be removed from society if you violate a woman's rights like that. If you grab her, if you do something to her she doesn't want done, you got to go away. This girl harmed no one. There was no victim except her. This cop is now making her a victim.
I did not, officer.
Okay.
You just put your hands on me.
When I asked you,
officer,
driver's
you
license,
put your
registration,
hands on
proof
me.
of insurance.
No.
Where's your driver's license?
You put your hands on me.
Where's your driver's
You
license?
put your hands on me.
Where is your
You
driver's
put your
license?
hands on me.
Where is your driver's license?
Your hands on me. No, officer. You put your hands on me. You put your hands on me.
Ma'am,
you're
being
detained. On me. No, you put your hands on me. What are you doing?
He's abusing a woman on camera, and he's going to get away with it.
You're being detained.
You put your hands on me. Officer, you put your hands on me. What are you doing?
If you do not comply, I'm going to put you on the ground.
I've been complying.
I'm going to put you on the ground.
You didn't turn around. You put me on the car.
And put your hands behind your back.
Your hands on me.
Turn around and put your hands behind your back.
I literally have seizures.
Turn
and you're putting your
around
hands
and put your hands.
Officer, no, you're putting your hands on me. Officer, you're putting your hands on me.
Step it up.
Officer,
turn around
you're
and
putting
put your hands
on me.
behind your back.
Uncomfortable.
Turn around and put your hands behind your back.
You're making me uncomfortable. No! Stop! Officer! I refuse! Officer! Officer, you're hurting me! I didn't do anything! You didn't even ask for my identification!
I did.
No, you didn't, officer! You're hurting me! You're hurting me! Officer, you're hurting me! You're hurting me!
Get your hands behind your back.
Now we got two men abusing a helpless woman. This is infuriating. But people think this is okay because it's a cop doing it. Oh, cops can do that. If these were two men along the roadside and you saw this happening, you would be inclined to try to stop them. You would try to rescue this woman. But for some reason, because they have clown costumes on and they're driving in patrol cars, it's all right.
I didn't do anything!
Hey, good.
Officer, please!
Now there's three.
I got it. Let's get on this side. I got it. Guys, listen to me. Let's get on this side. Hey, listen. Get on this side. Relax. Relax. Hey, relax. Behind your back. Relax. Relax. I got him. Relax. Let's do it. Relax.
You didn't offer anything!
There's no stop. Relax. Relax. Relax.
I just sat there and he pulled me over. I pulled over. He's hurting me.
Hey, look towards the car. Look towards
He
the
hurt
car.
me.
Look towards the
I
car.
didn't do anything.
Listen,
Here.
You're hurting
relax.
Let's go
me.
ahead and fix this. Here.
You're hurting me.
No, you're fine.
I didn't do
Just
anything.
relax.
So what'd you do on the job today, Daddy? Oh, I abused a little girl, and then I called some of my buddies so that we could all jump in on and abuse the same little girl. You did, Daddy? Why did you do that?
I was at a yellow light.
Anybody else in the car?
I was at a blue.
No.
He's hurting me.
He was not hurting you.
Yeah, bro, I didn't do anything.
You're not listening.
I didn't do anything.
Steve, they won't come out.
That's all right.
Deputy
Take your time.
Baker.
Hey.
Deputy Baker, it's Miranda. He literally he stopped me for no reason. I came to a complete stop. He made a U-turn.
Calm down.
And then I came out and he tried to put his hands on me.
All right.
As a woman.
Cooperate.
I'm cooperating and then he tried to put me to the ground.
Okay.
I promise you,
Take a
Deputy
breath.
Baker.
Take a breath.
I'm trying to
Calm
take a
down.
deep breath.
Okay, you're not cooperating.
I've been cooperating. He tried to put his hands on me.
Just relax.
He did.
Let's go ahead.
Okay.
I swear. I put all my life.
All right. Resisting now is not going to
I'm
do
not
any good.
resisting.
So why have you applied to the Charlotte County, Florida Sheriff's Office? Well, let me tell you, Chief, the reason I did is because I want to be able to abuse women and get away with it. Well, sign right here. We got a place for you.
You're all balled up.
Because he hurt me from the get-go and told me, what do I have to identify as? I'm not a female and he's a male. He was like, how do you know what I identify as?
Calm down.
Hey, do you have any needles or anything on you that's going to poke
What
or
the
stick?
fuck?
Listen to him.
Easy question. Do you have
Listen.
anything on us?
Do you have anything on you that's going to hurt anybody?
Deputy Baker, I swear on my life, I didn't do nothing wrong.
Answer
you're
the
not-
He
question.
was in his own feelings. I didn't do anything.
It would be so embarrassing to be a new cop on this scene. It's like, wait, we do that here? I can't have any part of this. I'd be arresting cops all the time. Every one of these cops, if I was physically able to get them in cuffs, I would get them in cuffs for abuse of this woman.
I didn't do anything. I put all my life. I was sitting at the yellow light and I waited for him to stop and I came after him and he made a U-turn on me. I am calm and he hurt my feelings and he upset me and then he put me. I didn't even say shit. I came out and I was like, no, I refuse because he was being mean to me.
I had no idea up until just now that they make costumes big enough to fit barns.
She's clear. I don't know if this got a hoodie.
No, you're wrong and you know it.
That's fine. I've been wrong
We don't
before.
have any females
You've
on
been wrong before.
I know I have.
I know you
just said
have.
that.
I know him.
Okay.
I know him faithfully and you hurt me.
Well, I'm
You
Deputy
put your
Thompson.
hands on me.
I'm Deputy Thompson now.
No,
we know
but
each
you
other.
put your hands on me.
I know, because you didn't listen.
No, I didn't listen because
Oh,
you put
okay.
me out of the car and you didn't tell me what I did wrong. You did that and you know you did that.
I did. I just told you.
No,
Okay.
you're not.
Have you just go
Yeah.
do what?
I didn't do anything wrong to you. You didn't even try to ask me for my identification.
We're going to sit in here for just a moment.
He did ask for the ID. Shouldn't have, because that's desiring to make somebody insecure in their person under corporate traffic law, which is a violation of the Constitution. I don't care what the Supreme Court justices say. I don't care what the sheriff's department say or the police department. It's obvious. It's common sense. You can use your critical thinking. You're going to use corporate traffic law to trample my rights. I'm not free to go. If I'm not free to go, I'm not free in the land of the free.
You literally just pulled me out of the fucking car without telling me anything.
Just turn and sit right here.
This was going to be a simple traffic stop, dude, for fail to stop.
What happened?
I think she's signal one.
Oh.
I can smell it on her breath while she's yelling at me.
I didn't do nothing.
She could be signal one. They're going to find an open container in there. She's going to test, I think her blood alcohol is 0.134. But the reason she was pulled over is because he said she committed a traffic infraction. That's a violation of rights.
I just was sitting in the car and I waited.
Listen, the good thing about all this information, okay, is that you're going to have your time in court and everything's on body.
I'm already in court.
Well, you're on the side of the road right now. You're not.
No, I have court.
She's being completely irrational in a lot of things that she says here. And there's nobody right here justifying or approving of drunk drivers out on the road. But we have a whole lot of drunk drivers in uniforms and patrol cruisers inebriated under their own power and authority.
You good?
Yeah, there's an open beer bottle on the floorboard over there.
That's dumb.
She's smelling it out of her breath while she's talking to me the whole time.
It's just dumb to drive like that.
We passed the yellow light. It was a yellow light. I turned my turn signal on.
No.
I turned my turning signal on. I didn't do anything wrong.
Like I said.
And then he just
Yeah, I put my hands on her, officer, and I abused her, and I violated her. I will admit that. I grabbed her wrist. I put her arms behind her back. I put these zip ties on. Well, why did you do it? Well, number one, she was acting suspicious. Number two, she wouldn't tell me who she was. And number three, I suspect that she might have been drinking and driving. That doesn't give you a right to put your hands on an individual and brutalize them.
admitted to it.
Okay.
I asked him, can you get out the car? And I was like, what did I do? He was like, your failure to comply. And I was like, you didn't ask me or tell me anything. You said you made a full U-turn on me.
Yeah, he did. He did ask her, but it's all unjustified, unconstitutional.
It got in front of cars and all that shit. and I was already turning.
Okay.
I was just going to the store because I lost my phone and I was trying to retract my steps.
Hey, please don't lose that beer bottle. I'm gonna take a picture.
Yeah,
of it.
no, that's right,
It's
yeah.
a signal one.
Looks like
Have
it's
you had
been
anything to drink today?
No,
looks like it's been empty for a while.
Do you reek of alcohol?
no, that was literally like, I literally got off work at 8:00 p.m. I
Well,
missed.
You know what time it is now?
Yes.
8 o'clock in the morning.
8:00 in the morning, exactly.
You got DUI too.
Yeah,
She's hammered.
Yeah, I agree. I'm gonna ask her if she wants to do SFEs. Hey, Miranda, I got a question for you. Okay, listen, I believe you're under the influence of alcohol. Would you be willing to?
I would be.
You'd be willing to complete standardized field
I
sobriety
would
for me?
be because I wasn't under the influence. I was looking for my vehicle. Looking for my car in my friend's vehicle.
Okay,
I didn't go anywhere, and you know that I didn't. You made a U-turn behind me.
I did because I saw you.
You made a U-turn
Why-
behind me because it was on a yellow light, and
No,
I had
ma'am.
the right of way, and I
No,
made
ma'am.
the right turn.
That's incorrect. I told you why I pulled you over. You failed to stop.
Officer, and even
Okay,
after that,
listen, I'm not arguing.
I'm
Give
not
me
trying
just a
to argue
second.
with you.
You are though.
She refused.
Huh? No, she just told me she would do it.
Don't ever be willing to do an FST. Never, ever.
She willing?
Yeah, she said she's willing to do it. She's convinced that I stopped her because she went through the yellow light, and I'm like, that's not why we're stopped.
She wants to argue about it instead of listening. So.
Yeah, well, that's my concern right now is if I get her out of this car, she's just going to keep arguing with me, and I don't know how far I'm going to get through these exercises.
Wait, he just lied. That was the reason he pulled her over. Did you hear what he said?
She's convinced that I stopped her because she went through the yellow light, and I'm like, that's not why we're stopped.
That is why you said you stopped her. Let's revisit that.
I
waited
turned
for you.
around
It
because
was a
you
yellow
committed
light.
a violation
No, I
of Florida
didn't. It was
state
a yellow
statute.
light. It was
It
a yellow
does not
light,
matter
and
if
my
it is a
turn-
yellow light.
Yes, it
I have
is.
explained to you
No,
why
it
you were
was a
pulled
yellow
over.
light.
I want your driver's license,
Oh,
registration.
She's convinced that I stopped her because she went through the yellow light. And I'm like, that's not why we're stopped.
You frickin' liar.
Yeah, well, that's my concern right now is if I get her out of this car, she's just going to keep arguing with me, and I don't know how far I'm going to get through these exercises. Because I can tell you, after her resisting me, trying to get cuffs on her, I don't want to take them back off, Sergeant. I'll be 100% honest with you.
Say that she's going to do it. We'll take them off. But
Yep.
If I pass the breathalyzer, will I be able to get away for this? Is that your probable cause?
Give me just a second, okay? I'm going to come around and talk
Is
to you.
that your probable cause?
Give me 1 second. I'm going to come around and talk to you because it's hard to hear you from up here, okay? Give me just 1 minute. I think she believes that I'm about to do a breathalyzer, and I think that's what she agreed to do because she's asking me if I pass the breathalyzer right here, am I going to go free?
Oh, okay. Hey, Miranda. What the deputy wants you to do is field sobriety exercises.
Okay.
You know what the difference between that and the breathalyzer is?
Yes, what I asked was, is that the probable cause?
The probable cause is a traffic stop and the odor of alcohol.
Right, but
Okay.
he didn't give me the odor of alcohol. He pulled me out of my vehicle because he said I made a traffic violation,
Yeah, these cops are being so inconsistent.
but didn't give me the description of that.
We're not going to stand here and debate the reason
I'm not
for this.
debating
Okay.
that, but I know you know
What-
that
what
I've
we're
stopped.
asking
You've
you-
been stopped before, and
Sure.
I've been in the jail because of the hurricane, and I can't go to jail because of bond. So I was very compliant because of that. So there was no reason for me not to be compliant. With that being said, why would I go back to jail knowing that my bond can be revoked and I can go to jail for that?
What we're asking you to do is
Right.
field sobriety exercises.
My thing is if I will be able to pass that, what will go after that?
We would make a determination at that point.
Determination at that point?
Yep.
And will I be able to get a traffic violation?
I'm not going to tell you one way or the other because we're not there yet.
I understand that, but
I'm not going to hold everything over your head or tell you that
I'm
we're going
being
to.
very, very understanding,
Yeah,
and I'm
okay.
trying to
I
understand
get it.
what's going on.
Yep.
At this point, even if I were to pass or not pass, where is the violation that I committed?
Again, I'm not going to debate.
I don't know the violation that I committed, is what I'm saying.
He was explaining it to you when you were standing over there
Right.
screaming at us. Okay.
No,
That's-
I wasn't. I literally got pulled and grabbed. I have a literally mark on my arm to
Okay.
show that he literally put me over when I told him that I was a woman. I would rather have a female because he told me he wanted to search me.
You don't have that option.
I didn't have the option,
Okay,
but
you don't
but
get
made
to
me
select
upset.
what police officer.
I'm talking to you as literally I know you before and you met me
Yeah.
before. I'm trying to tell you that he upset me because he told me I what can I identify as, and I'll identify as a male or female. So are you making me uncomfortable, trying to make me feel like I'm not a male or female?
It's trying to be respectful.
No, it's not respectful
Okay.
because the way you said it.
That's how you perceived it, okay?
But exactly, and that
All right.
I'm only being compliant because of that. But I'm
Okay.
not being incompliant because of his actions. I'm being compliant because of
All
what
right.
he said.
So, at this point, are you going to submit to field sobriety exercises.
Even if I submit or not submit, if I'm going to be able
Are
to
you
pass.
going to submit or
No,
not submit? Okay. Perfect.
I want to submit, but I need to know the answer to that.
You're under arrest for DUI.
Thank you.
I can pass the DUI test. Are you gonna breathalyze me or what?
No, ma'am. We don't use portable breathalyzers in the state of Florida.
So I'm saying, so what's gonna happen now? Can I please get my sobriety test, please?
Then they're doing your step out for me. I'm gonna search you.
May I get my sobriety test? Like, goddamn, I didn't do shit. What the fuck? I'm not even drunk. I didn't even have one beer.
Well, spare your feet for me.
Y'all are not gonna try to give me a test or what?
Just DUI doesn't just mean alcohol. I mean,
I'm not on nothing. I don't do drugs. What the fuck?
I'm not saying that you do. I'm just saying that.
Y'all told me y'all were gonna give me a test. I'm like, what the fuck? Where's the test?
Didn't you just refuse?
No, they're trying to confuse me on what the fuck I'm saying. I'm trying to say like I didn't do anything wrong. Is why I'm saying no. I will take a test if I have to prove it.
take a test in the jail.
No, I can't go to jail. I literally just went to jail for a Hurricane Milton.
She's talking way, way too much.
Is this your phone?
Can I take my test?
Huh?
That's not my phone. Can I take my? I was looking out for.
So whose phone is this?
I have no idea.
So do you want me to leave it in the car?
I need to take my test.
You refused.
No,
we just asked you and you
that's
refused.
not what you said. You made
That's
me feel
exactly
like
what we
I'm
said.
going to jail regardless.
Hop back in the car.
No, that's crazy.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh my God, y'all are tripping. You're really gonna ruin my life over a traffic stop?
Miranda, these are questions that you.
No, those are questions.
I
I didn't have. You didn't give me the right to do anything. You're gonna ruin my life.
No, ma'am. These are decisions that you've
No,
made this
you
morning.
didn't give me any decision.
I did.
No, you didn't.
I told you as soon as I made contact at your window, I need your driver's license,
But
registration, and a proof
I didn't
of
do.
insurance.
You didn't even give me. You didn't. I have the right to ask what I did wrong.
And I told you what you did.
No,
wrong.
you didn't.
I told you. I said I stopped you because you failed to stop coming out.
I
of
did
the
fail.
Circle
I did
K.
stop. I did stop because this light was red before it would turn yellow.
Okay. Well,
It
you
was.
stopped at that. You stopped at the red light.
The red
I
light
never said
was
you didn't
yellow,
stop there.
and then you went, and you were the only car that was going
and you
straight.
failed to stop.
You were
coming
the
out of
only
the
car
Circle
that was
K.
going straight, Deputy Thomason.
It does not matter.
You were the
failed
only
to-
car that.
Didn't put anybody's life in risk, didn't create any problems, didn't damage any property, didn't run over anybody. There was literally no victim, and this cop is going to make a mountain out of a molehill because he's an order following traffic law, corporate traffic law enforcer. Says her breathalyzer test results were 0.135 and 0.126. Ain't nobody on this channel down with drinking and driving. That is not why the cop stopped her. You can see her right here coming out of the Circle K. When she comes out of the Circle K, she doesn't stop. The light is red right there. It will turn to green, but she's not putting any lives in jeopardy. She hasn't damaged any property. And when she took the right-hand turn, there was nobody to her left. So she wasn't getting in anybody's way or doing anything dangerous. The light turns green right there. She stops right there, waits for her turn to go. She takes her left-hand turn, and he makes, watch this dangerous U-turn right in the middle of traffic. Look at this. He makes the most dangerous turn you could possibly make as she does a safe turn onto a public roadway from a private Circle K lot. Look at this. He's the one who made an illegal U-turn so that he and his buddies could go victimize somebody who hadn't victimized anybody else. Leave your thoughts about this for the world and the global thought police in the comment section below. If you haven't done so already, subscribe to this channel. Hit the bell notification icon, give it a thumbs up, share it with everybody you know. Don't forget, flex your freedoms, exercise your rights. If you don't exercise your rights, you will lose them. Become a channel member, grab a shirt, and I will see you in the next video.